Podcast.
Back
Woo!
after 2 days.
Welcome to the Podcasthingy. Yes. So today we are going to talk about the problems that millennials and the generation
Are
Z-
facing. Yeah.
are
Basically,
facing.
the young generation are going to face.
Okay, Prashantika will explain what is Generation Z and Millennials.
Oh, I have to explain. Great.
Yeah.
You never told me how to explain
Yeah,
this.
I just explain whatever you know.
Alright, so basically millennials are people who are born from 1983 to 2000 and Gen Z is like 2000 and after that. So what we're trying to address are like the problems that are faced by the young generation.
Okay.
That.
So whatever problems do these generations. So it's basically the youth you're seeing
Yeah.
around.
We are a part of the youth.
Yeah, I'm a millennial.
So am I.
My friend, yeah, but our friends are
But
generation.
but your audience, I don't know, because my family watches your show and they're not millennials.
So baby boomers are also.
Baby boomers, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So let's start. Okay, we asked a couple of our friends as well about
Yeah.
what problems
so,
they face.
Yeah, we asked our friends and we.
But
have
first, we
come-
start with our personal problems. So start,
and
Parth.
we
What's your
have-
problem?
Okay. Hey, let me wait. So, I'm a millennial and I face a lot of problems. So the big okay. So the problem I face is that I hate this. I hate this when people leave me seen.
Scene zoning.
Shit, I hate this. I
The
hate
double blue ticks. Basically, scene zoning for all the old people out there. Scene zoning is when you do not reply to someone's message. Like
You
it
just
could be on
see
WhatsApp.
the message
yeah.
and go back to your stuff, whatever you're doing.
Yep.
It's like a spy. He'll just see stuff. He'll not speak anything. He'll go back to the thing.
Yeah.
He'll judge you and everything. He'll like, oh, I'll not reply this person and go back to his world or cave and I don't know. So on Instagram, you just you see a little scene down there. It pisses me off if you don't reply and stuff. Then on WhatsApp you get the double tick. But some people have this thing also.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah. So some people have this thing also that they can deactivate their blue tick.
I've done that.
I hate that. I can know if the person is seeing. I have
I have a
hate
question
this.
for you.
No, wait.
Yeah, I was about to. Why do you hate it?
Yeah, why? Yeah. Because I like feedbacks. I hate it because if I'm performing something, if I'm giving something, and if I don't get a feedback, I question it. Like, was I wrong and stuff? Even if it is bad, just say it. Just say it on my face. Even if it is good or bad, just say it. But just don't leave me see.
For you, that means validation. Like
Validation, a feedback.
yeah, validation.
Not
It's
not
kind of
validation.
not like
Validation is a different word. I
not
guess.
just compliments. You want a kind of a criticism. Just people to express what they feel about your work.
Yeah.
That I think
I will accept whatever you say, but just say something. Just don't leave me looked.
where the scene zoning thing comes from is the person who's scene zone is to do with their priorities and ego.
Ego.
Ego is a big issue,
Okay.
and everybody has different levels of ego.
Wait,
right?
wait. How do you define ego?
Good one.
So see, for me.
How do I define? Let's Google it.
Hey, I want your explanation for this.
Ego.
See, for
Ego comes from insecurities. Ego comes from not knowing enough, not having enough, and then judging. That's why you judge the other person for
Okay.
that. So I feel ego, according to me, is just the person being really, really insecure, really not knowing enough about the situation, and not having enough knowledge, and they are afraid of failure. They're afraid of making mistakes, and that is why they have an ego.
Okay.
They're not open-minded enough. So
Yeah, you can
yeah,
see that.
yeah, that's
Or this is how this I read it somewhere and this I kept it to my I kept that definition because I liked it. So it said that egos are complicated. People who are complicated and souls are simple.
wow.
You get it?
No, I did not get it, but
see,
I get the
see,
gist of it. Yeah.
People who are who are just souls, simple people with not complex thoughts, who are clear, who are clear. Like I don't know. Are you getting?
I can't relate to that because I feel according to me I'm a pretty complicated person. At least for the way I think, it's very all over the place. But I don't know then. I don't know how to take.
We have different definitions.
Yeah, we have different definitions of ego. For me, what I've seen in egoistic people is that they're toxic, they are insecure, and they don't have enough knowledge. And they're scared of like losing whatever little bit that they have.
Or yeah. I got an idea from that. Or ego could be like, before answering or before like giving a feedback, that person will think and throw up negative thoughts and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And yeah,
This
the
toxic,
flash of
this
that's
this
toxic.
toxic personality. But it's very
Maybe
easy
that's
for
ego.
us to to an extent, and it's very easy for us to judge and like talk about them. But then when you have to understand why do these people behave the way that they do,
Then
it's
they have a
something to do
story.
with them.
Yeah.
That they lack some amount of love, they lack some amount of positivity in their life, and there's something less in them to be that way, to be so toxic. So we need to empathize with those people. If they can hate or if they can hate us 10 times, we should love them 100 times.
Okay.
That was such a good one.
Yeah,
that was an amazing one. High five for that. So
high five, but we need
no
sanitize
high
it.
five.
No
We
high
will
five.
sanitize our hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so soul is simple. The
Soul.
soul is simple. See, yeah.
How do you define the soul then?
I got it. See,
Okay.
I just got it. See, it's like your human body. First comes the soul, and then it's covered with. Slowly gets covered with ego. Like it gets rusted. Yeah.
The society does this to them. That the
If you remove the
stereotypes. Yeah.
There was a word for unrusting and stuff. I don't know. If you remove the rust of the person / ego, then you see a simple thing it's soul. The soul.
Wow.
Huh?
Amazing.
I don't know. I just got a new perspective by speaking about it. Woo!
Yeah. Okay, so we have one thing. But from ego, we can go on to another problem that millennials face is having insecurities.
Insecurities.
And that fear of being judged. Insecurities, people who are the most successful are like the ones who are really insecure because they have something to lose.
Were really insecure.
No.
If
The
you
more
lose-
you have, the more insecure you get because you have something to lose, right? You think,
No, I
they
don't
say,
think that way.
somebody, somebody who doesn't have anything, they won't be insecure or they won't be scared of failure because they don't have anything to lose to the world. But somebody who's rich or somebody who's famous or somebody who has materialistic success to them, they have a lot to lose. So they will be scared of that, of losing.
No,
That makes
I
them
don't think
insecure.
this way. So what I think, I respect what you think.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because we have to speak about our thoughts, right?
Yes, that's the entire
We
point
both-
of this.
Yeah. So I feel like insecurities are something that you are not. I don't know. This is what I feel right now at this moment. Something that you are not confident of or sure of. Like
It could be that as well.
just give me one example of insecurity. Oh, like
You're insecure
nah.
about your weight or insecure about the way that you
Yeah.
look.
people around us
Make
create
you-
us. Yeah, I got one thing. People around us make insecurity. Imagine if there would be one planet and you would be the lone person in that planet, and you'll be living around. Okay, to make it more colorful, you'll be living around trees and animals, and I think in that phase you'll not be insecure about anything because you have nobody to compare as yourself, like a human.
Yeah. And that's I agree with that. I think that
Because
that's
you're
one
not
insecurity also comes from.
even if you're fat, because you don't know the standards. Insecurity sets standards in our minds that we should be.
Or standards give insecurities. Stereotypes that are around the world that the society has set for us makes us insecure because obviously not all of us are the same. So we will never be able to match up to all the stereotypes. And there's not a single person who can match up to all the stereotypes. So that way everybody is insecure about something or the other.
Okay, can be.
Can la?
Can la.
And very interesting what you said that it's about what other people think of us, and that's how I
just
realized
thought
that our feelings and our success or our feelings of happiness and sadness is very relative.
I have So I have this is what I said yesterday in yesterday's podcast with Rishabh. This will it's completely relatable to this.
Okay.
Listen carefully.
Listening.
So today it's this way. I am not what I think I am. I am not what you think I am. I am what I think that you think I am. I'll repeat it.
That I get it.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I've been there.
I am what I think that you think I am.
Yeah, we're confusing the audience that are going to watch this.
Audience.
Yeah.
So listen this carefully. I am not what I think I am. I am not what you think I am. I am what I think that you think I am.
What do you think I am?
Yeah.
Basically, what he's trying to say that he is what people think of him. What he thinks what people think of him. That, yeah. So,
okay.
elbow. So, that's what I'm trying to say. It's relative. Happiness, success, or even the way that we feel is very relative.
It shouldn't be that way.
It's unfortunately, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
Pain is also relative.
Okay.
So if we always tend to compare all these things to others, and then we decide if we are happy or not. We first see how people around us are happy. They set the standards of being happy, and then we have to work towards that standard of being happy. Then we decide ultimately we let other people decide what is happiness for us. Similarly with success, we let the society decide what success is for us, and then we have to work hard towards attaining society's level of being successful. So that's how relative it is. And that's unfortunate, but I believe with our generation we can break that. We should be able to break that. And this relative thing comes from not wanting to be judged by someone. I faced that. I used to face, not anymore, but I had this thing long time ago that I had this fear of being judged all the time.
Even I.
Now it's no longer there. Now I'm kind of carefree and I don't give
you didn't give a floor
a flush tank.
Yeah, shouldn't give.
I don't give a flush tank about what people think of me. But this was always something that bothered me, because I'm also very different. I am. Yeah. And that kind of gets me into this judging space a lot of times. So people always judge what they don't understand and what they can't relate to.
Yeah.
So that's another thing, when people do not understand me or they don't relate to me, they either judge me or they hate me. But we lack the patience to empathize with the person, to understand them. So if we can change that, and I think we can make a happier world we can make a world where everyone can be happy in their own way.
Yeah.
Everybody has a different version of being happy. So we should be our world should be so open and inclusive enough to accommodate all definitions of happiness. Yeah, your standards of being happy should be there.
So same, your standards of happiness should be.
But these things are very easy to say than to do.
Yeah.
It's we can sit here, chill and talk about it on a podcast, but when it comes to the real world, when people are judging you and hating you for things that even you don't know what you do, what's wrong with, I get hated on for things that I have the best intentions for.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. You should not judge somebody from their actions, but you should judge somebody from their intentions, which is very hard to decide what.
No, you should judge somebody from
the intentions.
Actions.
Actions could be wrong or right.
And know the intention. After you know the... Yeah.
Yeah, it's mainly the intention, right?
It's both.
I think it's the intention, because actions can be perceived right or wrong.
Okay, yeah.
But intentions can only be honest. It's either right or wrong. It has to be... Yeah. So that's the thing. And what else?
Yeah, you've covered it.
We covered this one. Great.
Okay, so...
Then there's another thing of our feelings being very transient and fleeting.
Fleeting? How is fleeting? Define fleeting.
Fleeting meaning something that doesn't last long. That keeps changing.
So
and our feelings...
people being moody.
Moody is another way of defining transient feeling. That people aren't consistent with what they're feeling, or what... That also resonate with what they do is not consistent.
Example... I don't usually check my scores and stuff because I don't know. So example, today I check my score, I check my exam, whatever marks I got, and I'm happy, very happy with it. I'll be happy, I'll celebrate and stuff. I'll like sleep happy and everything. But when I wake up and when I go out of the room and know what marks did other people get, that mood was like 100. Like it will just go to 0 again.
That's the thing. It's relative. Your happiness is relative to what others.
It can
others
like
think.
go. It can switch very quickly.
Yeah. No, fleeting is transient and fleeting feelings that people aren't sure about what they want in our generation. We're very indecisive. And you know, I can relate economics here, obviously.
Yeah, you can.
Obviously.
See it.
You know, because in economics, there's this theory in behavioral economics that the more options you give to humans, the more
confused.
likely they are to make the wrong decisions. Because human beings in general are not used to having luxury of options. Having many options is a luxury, right? The way we have evolved to survive and not to have a luxurious lifestyle. Why do you think many people are facing discomfort in the times of this pandemic? Why do you think people are being so panicky about it? Because they have never faced this discomfort in their life before. The people who are panicking the most, I feel like the ones who are really successful, have or lived a very luxurious life. So now they don't know how to handle this situation of chaos. So that's another thing that makes us indecisive, is the fact that we have so many options that we don't know which one is the best one is for us.
Doesn't give us clarity.
Yeah.
And then you try to pick the best option, but while you pick the best option for yourself, you compare your option with others.
Yeah,
and
the
then you
society
change the
influences you.
answer.
It alters the way that you
even if
make
I'm right
decisions. Yeah.
and I want this thing, because of somebody else, I'll like choose this another option. So you get it?
Yeah, I do that a lot of times. I mean, for little things like, you know, what I want to eat or what I want to buy, like clothes. This happens a lot to me. That I alter my decisions according to what other people are doing around me. So, I mean, little things. But I don't think so I'll alter my decisions in like big life decisions. I feel like I'll take 100%. That would be my choice.
Okay. So, we are discussing problems. We should give
Solutions.
Solutions also.
Yeah, we're analyzing.
We are reporting problems.
Yeah, we're analyzing because solutions is very subjective.
Okay.
We all have to work collectively.
We can say what works for you in this case and what works for me. So after we finish all the problems, we'll
discuss solutions to the problems. Look at us trying to be experts at this life thing. Okay. Then the next one is having envy or hate. But this is a human nature. To hate or to envy someone. And this again goes back to being insecure. People who are jealous or people who hate someone for no particular... Hate is a very strong word, but hate here I'm trying to say that
why people envy? Because they want more from what other has.
They don't want more. They want what you have.
Or they just want one more from what other has. Do you get it?
Yeah, I feel like they're just not happy with themselves.
Like
they're not satisfied with their life.
If you have 3 cars, I'll be only happy when I have 4 cars because 1 car more than you. That kind of thing.
Somebody's knocking on the door.
Hey, we're recording!
We're podcasting!
Come afterwards.
Okay. Who was it? It's annoying. Okay, let's get back.
Ignore.
Yeah. So yeah, then going back to envy and hate. No, according to me, what I've seen, the people who hate, and hate is a very strong word, but I mean that strongly disliking someone for no particular reason at all. It's because of their own prejudice. Sorry to cut you here. Yeah. It's because of their own prejudice, of their own bias, that they were raised in a certain way. It has a lot to do with your brought up for sure. The way that they were raised is
Parents play a big role in this.
Parents, my entire khandan watches your show and listens to this. I will be kicked out of my family WhatsApp group.
Parents
like I'm losing my inheritance right now.
It's only us. It's not parents, huh?
No, I'm losing my inheritance if you make me. Okay, sorry. No, but I feel like hate has a lot to do with your upbringing. If you've been brought up with a lot of prejudice, with a lot of bias in your personality, then you will end up hating for no particular reason. There's this unreasonable amount of it's not even hate, it's just trolling. And when you look at it,
trolling.
Yeah, trolling. What happens on the internet, you know, people just the hate comments,
for
hate
baby
speech. Yeah.
boomers, explain.
Oh yeah, to my lovely baby boomers, trolling is hate comments or negative comments or really harsh comments on the internet,
Okay.
which happens in the real life also. You don't have to be on the internet to get trolled.
I suggest baby boomers to never get on internet.
You know, they are the ones who are really excited about getting on internet. I remember I had to teach my parents how to use
actually
emojis.
They enjoy it more than us. They're using it
I
better
see my
than us.
parents all the time on WhatsApp. The cell phone thing they're more distracted by cell phone than I will ever be. And now they use the most extinct emojis on earth. It's hilarious to see the conversations. And my parents have started sharing these memes also. Like, oh my god, if you're
Memes
watching
or
this,
memes.
if you're watching this and if you're hearing this and you're a baby boomer, stop believing WhatsApp forwards. Please stop.
They're they're sent
true.
by a people like us. Maybe a person who is has less knowledge about this.
It's a scam. There's a lot of technical stuff. There's a lot of data, big data, gerrymandering.
Gerrymandering. What is this now?
Gerrymandering is the use of big data and artificial intelligence to hack your brain and then see what works for you. And
I
then
like this word. I'm going to write this word.
Gerrymandering. I don't know how to spell this, by the way.
I'll make a spell.
Make a spelling.
Gerrymander. Okay. Yeah. Explain me afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's all fake. It's all a scam. Please stop forwarding those WhatsApp messages. It's bloody annoying. It's annoying and it's not true. And it's so sad that you guys are believing into this. You're falling into this trap.
No. You know why do they believe? Because this technology is new and they
think
will
that,
accept whatever it gives you.
Their brain has been hacked. It's a real thing, you know. We can talk about this on another podcast about artificial intelligence and big data.
Yeah.
Their entire brain has been hacked and they now believe whatever those WhatsApp forwards that they listen to, like gav mutra pini se coronavirus theek ho jayega. Like just it's
please
not.
Don't try that on your kids.
Please don't try it. Does somebody in India tried it?
I don't know.
Yeah, and they felt sick, and then there was a police case or something. Yeah, there was some. Just do not believe WhatsApp forwards, please. But it's not even their fault because the media the Indian media is so biased and completely bought by the government that you can't do anything. They need to get a source, right? Their source. But that doesn't mean WhatsApp forwards and those memes and those videos are a reliable source.
Yeah, but it doesn't even mean that it's completely wrong. It could be the data could be true.
There's more false data than true data for sure. They're more likely to fall for the false one than the true one. I have seen that for 100%.
But I don't completely believe over here. I feel that I feel it's like 40-60. 40% is like true and stuff. 60% maybe for me it's this way.
Depends on what are you even subscribed to.
What if somebody really has a message and is trying to
sometimes
spread it
WhatsApp forwards that way work. I remember there was this kid who got lost and then that's how they found. No, I'm not judging.
Thing.
I'm not underestimating.
Yeah.
I'm not underestimating the power of this social. This is about misusing social media. You know, like how we get lectures about misusing social media. This baby boomer generation needs to understand that believing and falling into that WhatsApp forward trap is a misuse of social media. I'm so sorry for being.
Yeah, you can be that. Yeah.
Because what's worse is not even. It's that you are believing it. People believe it and then they alter their decisions according to what they read on a WhatsApp forward message. That is the worst. That's a big failure to your degree. That's a big failure to your 40-50 years of experience in life. You have lived for so long. You have evolved. You have kids. You're married. You should have. You have experience enough to make your own decisions. You don't have to fall for what 500 people are telling around you. And yeah. I'm sorry. I need water. No, I don't need water. It's okay.
But I have cold water.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
Just do the opposite thing. See, that's why I was telling before speaking. Have something warm.
Yeah. You gave me this. I should rehearse from next podcast. I'll rehearse.
This green tea. Yeah, it was a green.
It was green.
But why are green tea not green?
Okay, we were just discussing something so intellectual and now this, why is green tea not green?
Yeah.
No, it is green. Jasmine green tea is green.
So just that green tea is green, but other green teas are like other, I don't know. Other
Okay, never mind. Moving on.
What is this?
Transient and fleeting feelings, relative feelings, we discussed this, indecisiveness, living up to society's insecurities, lack of attention, scene zoning. Now the most important problem.
Wow.
The most important problem that I think we could come up with was 3, 2.
What if it's her handwriting? What if I read it wrong and it turns out to be Popet? Okay. Yeah, okay. So, yeah.
Okay. The most important problem of the young generation that we are facing, and it's super serious also because without this, there's no way this generation can continue to reproduce more.
More data, more everything.
We can't connect with the world. We cannot give our, we cannot learn anymore. We cannot educate ourselves.
Okay, let's say the word 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Slow internet.
Slow internet. Yeah.
It's so pissing off.
No. But I take it in another way.
What?
If you have slow internet, you train yourself to build patience.
Have more patience. Yes, I was about to say that. I realized that having slow internet is the best way.
That way. If you want to make test somebody's frustration.
Slow internet.
Just give them slow internet and tell them some exciting news and ask them to search it.
It happens whenever I'm listening to a podcast, like some other podcast, or when I'm listening to
podcast.
No, I don't listen to the podcast ever. It's I don't know. The last time there was this girl talking and she used so many likes. I was so fed up of that girl. I wanted to break
it was
my.
Her only, yeah. Okay.
No, with when you're listening to music and then suddenly the internet drops and then there's chakri that keeps going round. It's so pissing off. Chakri, that jalebi thing that keeps going. I cannot tolerate that. That's my greatest, that's my test of patient failing. So yeah, slow internet is our main problem. If you haven't listened to the rest of the podcast and haven't paid attention to us, it's fine. This is the main problem that our generation is facing, is having poor internet connection.
But wait, I'll tell you. Just speak. I got an idea, so I'm typing. Okay, 1 second.
We can edit this, no?
No, I'm just going to keep it.
No, you have to edit this.
It's really hard to find this thing.
No, you have to edit this. We can't be having this space in between. And by the way, shout out to our friend Shubham Sharma who asked us to talk about aloo bhujia.
We're not going to talk about it. We'll do something different about it.
Okay, he asked us to talk about something related to Chakras.
No.
Please cut this out. Nobody's going to listen to this.
No. He asked us to speak about the famous thing that rotates around the college and everybody loves it. Everybody mixes it with stuff.
Piri.
Yeah, it's called bhujia shave. Yeah, I think I had this idea they should have bhujia shave vending machine.
Bhujia shave, that is so cool. Haldiram's vending machine.
No, but I don't think all the products go.
I think people will enjoy all products, most products.
No, I feel they'll just enjoy bhujia shave and aloo bhujia because I enjoy it.
Aloo bhujia is my second one. My first one is bhujia save, then becomes aloo bhujia, and then there's a moong dal thingy, that is my ultimate. But then
I like the tasty nuts.
When it comes to chakna, my all-time favorite chakna is banana chips.
Huh?
I am that basic. That soul that you were talking about, that soul after that's my soul. Banana chips, aloo bhujia. But I also like moongfali, and then you make that your own customized chakna. That's also something I enjoy. With my coffee. I don't drink.
No. Even I don't drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, seriously, I don't drink. Hey, don't make it something. Okay, I've just tasted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not saying anything.
So, I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, sure. Digressing.
Please edit this part, okay?
Okay.
I think we've covered everything.
Okay, now let's go to the solutions.
Solutions.
This is what has worked for me or your own self.
Mm-hmm. I think the one solution to
Okay,
this...
scene zone. Yeah. Okay.
I have a very generic solution.
Okay, see it.
You have to go through all of these problems first to build a resilience towards it.
Okay.
Like, you have to face all these things. You have to face insecurity, you have to face all your fears, you have to face being scene zoned, being rejected, being, having that indecisiveness phase in order to build that strength and resilience to then combat it.
I have an idea like this I got from somewhere and it really works, and I don't know, after I was using it before also naturally, and afterwards, like after a few years I got to know it's a real thing. So to build confidence, so you should be confident about yourself, even to make mistakes and even to get judged.
For sure.
So learn to make fun of yourself. Like,
it's such a cool thing.
Yeah,
it is such a
you
cool
can,
thing.
like,
I have learned I have grown the most when I have made fun of myself in front of everyone. And I've done that. So
so you naturally become free.
I wanted to share this example because some people think that I'm a good speaker, whatever. Like, I have this
She is a good speaker. Yeah.
public speaking thing.
Yeah.
People won't believe I had the greatest stage fright growing up. I could not answer questions in class, and you know how I answer questions in class.
She just takes the mic and never gives it back. Yeah.
So I never answered questions in class, but then I realized that I have these amazing ideas that I want to share, that I need to face my fear of, being judged and that stage fright and that stage anxiety, that I put myself in those situations. I would voluntarily go for assemblies. I would voluntarily raise my hand and I would freeze in front of... I remember this was 9th standard and I stood for student council. Obviously, I did not win. But I ended up making such a big fool out of myself by giving the speech. I blanked out for like 5 minutes straight. And now...
It takes guts too.
It takes so much guts, because that time everyone made fun of me. And now when I look at myself and now I'm able to answer and give presentations...
Now you can like laugh at your past self.
For sure,
or you can just learn and be happy about it.
And it has also made me a better person in terms of now I don't judge somebody who doesn't have those skills, because I understand where they're coming from, because I was also there at one point. So that's one thing that I've learned from making a fool out of myself. It's so important.
For me, it's similar. So in class, I used to, I don't know, naturally it used to happen. Even if I don't know the answer, I would just like throw up something, make something.
Yeah, I've seen you were my desk mate.
So I used to just give something out and like let the professor decide if it was right or wrong. I would be ethically neutral over here. So and just give out answers, and like even if people laugh, I'm fine with it. So you should be, there's this word, there's this phrase
unique,
which will break everything that you have like just read and stuff. This one word. Okay, I'm gonna turn this. Maybe I'll like put a age restriction because of this one word I'm using.
Okay.
Or not, I don't know. Yeah, people should reach at this time, like, Okay, so this is a quality which I learned through this guy called Vishen Lakhani. He's a very big entrepreneur. He controls this company called Mind Valley. So he introduced this term. This is a term. It will blow your mind. So
go ahead.
Okay, I'll first.
Are you googling it?
No. I'll take out the exact definition. Okay, so the term is. Are you ready for
drum
it?
rolls?
Yeah.
Are we
keep
there?
Rolling.
Now?
Okay, do something else.
I can't even dance. This is a podcast.
I got it. So
go ahead.
Okay, the word that will change everything that you have ever thought of these problems. The one word which will take over, like outrun all the problems, like gulp all the problems, like finish all the problems, like break all the problems. Everything will like just break into little pieces. The word is. It's a quality of being unfuckwithable. Yeah. I'll tell you the definition. See, okay, you read the definition.
Okay, it's... I don't abuse, so... When you're truly at peace and in touch with yourself, and nothing anyone says or does bothers you, and no negativity or drama can touch you. That's called unfudge withable.
It's called unfuck-withable. You get it?
I got it.
It's so powerful.
Yeah.
So this is
Live
I am
and
taking,
let live.
No, yeah.
Live and let live.
I'm taking the words from. These are not my words. I'm taking the words from the video. It's like when you're truly peace with yourself. It's like having a presentation. Even if it goes nice, even if it goes wrong, just be cool with it. Just be cool with any feedback you get, and like even if you like do anything in your life.
But that comes with experiences. It comes with going through those phases of being rejected and then not having.
You can't get it.
It has to come with experience. But that's true. That's what I'm talking. You build a resilience towards these things, and then you move forward. You take it in your stride and you move forward.
So this comes with like
experience.
And forgiving yourself. Forgive.
You're just stuck at that word now.
Huh?
You're just stuck at that word now. Forgiving yourself.
Yeah, it's from the video. He says that you get this quality with this thing that first you should be able to forgive yourself with like the baddest things have you done, like embarrassments and stuff, that kind of things. Just forgive yourself and start loving yourself more. So you like accept yourself and.
But it's easier said than done.
Yeah,
it's very difficult to love yourself.
Slowly do
Unfortunately, the kind of world that we live in, it's easy to hate than to love. You can hate openly, but you can't love openly.
Yeah.
See?
And then but I have this little start I suggest this little start you can start that we have experienced, that start making fun of yourself.
I do that all the time. Haven't you seen my Snapchats?
Yeah. Start making fun of it. You'll like grow more confident. I don't know how, but it works. It always works. Just be ready for anything. Like just be ready just be fine with it if people laugh at you. Just be fine with it if people praise you. Just be fine with it.
Be neutral.
Yeah.
Don't take praises too seriously and don't take harsh comments to your heart. Yeah. Either way, just be neutral.
So this has worked for me.
Yeah.
This one word kills all of the millennial and Generation Z or baby boomer, every problem, man. I think
the
this
kind
word
of
is very
solutions that
powerful.
we're giving,
This is
you
very
can,
powerful.
yeah, even the old people watching this, no offense, mom and dad, but even they can apply that.
Yeah, everybody can apply this.
Just to live and let live.
I'm not saying that I'm completely using this because I think I am headed on this road to attain this quality. I'm not like I can say like do this because I am not actually completely practicing what I preach.
That's me with self-love. I don't think I'm there completely, but I'm getting there to completely love myself. And it's very, very difficult. Like it's easy for us to say all these things that we have said today, but when it comes to actually doing it, it's super difficult.
No.
But the good part is that we're all in this together. We all are facing the same problems. We all have to practice and preach the same things. So we have a community, and community gives you strength. You know, now that for example, now that we're facing this coronavirus problem, but the entire world has come together for that. So that gives us, it's like a moral support kind of a thing. It's a strength that gives you that you're not alone.
So yes, you're right.
Line of the century. Write it down.
Yeah. So I would like to say this, that take small steps to reach over there. Like start by little, like start making fun of yourself. How? Not like be a complete joker. I'm not saying that.
Don't lose your self-respect while you do that.
It's like little, like wear a funny sock. Start with wearing funny socks. Slowly, like just little things. So you learn to like get a hang of it, and you'll naturally do it, man. I don't know.
I hope. I mean, I'm not there yet, so I can't give any expert
I'm
comments.
not there. Yeah.
Nobody is there. Are there people who are there? Is there somebody who truly 1000% completely in love with themselves?
Yeah.
I think it's
no.
very difficult.
Monks are there.
Monks.
Yeah.
But
And
monks
then-
are selfless, no?
Yeah.
So you have to, in order to be selfless, you have to love yourself.
Yeah.
Really?
See, even this is a thing.
We're passing our time, by the way.
No, it's okay.
We're going beyond 20 minutes. You will have to edit a lot of this.
No. So this is what I got out of somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That even helping others is a selfish act.
Yes, I know
Why?
that. I practice that.
Why? Because you're helping somebody and you're making yourself feel better.
It happens to me so often when I mean, I don't know if that sounds very modest or not, but if I try to make someone's day better by just even like sending my funny Snapchats to them, in a way I feel good that I've made somebody smile. Or that same thing goes with like helping someone. It's to do with, you know, when you give but you don't expect something in return. That is the level.
If you give something and expect something in return, it's doing business.
That's doing business, exactly. When you give something and you don't expect something in return, then that's being
That's
human.
love and being human.
Yeah, that's being human.
That's all about it.
I think we should end it here.
Yeah.
You have a lot to edit.
So to sum up, just sum up. Okay.
To sum up, live and let live.
Yeah. Head to attaining the quality that I am also trying to get.
And that I'm also trying to get. Is to
being unfuckable.
And self-love.
Yeah.
Self-love. And stop believing for WhatsApp forward messages. It's a scam and no. Do not believe into that trap. Then what else did we learn? And that's about it.
Yeah. Face your problems and start.
And you're not alone.
Yeah, you're not alone. Everybody has the same story. If you talk about your story to others now, and talk about insecurities now, I don't know. It will diminish.
When you talk more
goes
about
down.
your insecurities, you become less insecure as a person.
because you're sharing it and
you're sharing,
it is like
and then you
it's
realize that there are
spreading.
more people like you, so then you don't feel alone about being that way.
Yeah.
I think we're stretching this way too much. We need to cut it.
So, self-love and being unfuckable is the key to facing all the millennials and all the problems related to facing with other people and society.
I think this was not just millennials. Even the
Everybody,
old people watching
that's
this
why I
can
said
relate to
everybody.
it.
Yeah. So, and okay, I would like to end by saying thank you for. It is not a nice end. Like,
What do you want to say?
okay, let's just see this. So, thank you for listening to our podcast thingy. And
We'll be
we
back
hope-
tomorrow again. Not I, but somebody else will be here.
Yeah, somebody else would be.
But
here.
I'm like the forever constant.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Prashantika, for being on this podcast thingy. I'll give you green tea.
No, yuck. Yuck.
Try.
Green, no, I don't want to lose weight. I'm fine.
Green tea is tasty.
No, it's disgusting. It tastes
It's-
sad.
it's
It tastes
so
like, green tea ko Diwali ka bonus nahi mila.
Hey, what? No.
It tastes like, it tastes like its parent doesn't love it anymore.
No.
It tastes like, it hasn't
I
gotten
don't know.
Christmas
I
gifts
feel
or
very
something.
soulful and stuff. Mindful when I drink green tea. I don't know.
I'll be mind-effed if I take
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
See you. Woo. I don't know why I did woo. Okay. Bye. Woo.